we done a video this year?
No.
Hello and welcome back to All Things Auto. I'm Daniel.
I'm Matthew.
And it's 2024. It's been a long time since we have been on YouTube together. I've been doing my own stuff on Daniel Drives. Matthew's been...
Doing the same thing every day, working.
Matthew's been Matthew.
Sounds a bit boring than yours. You've been...
No, because we've both taken a very different direction, it's fair to say. I've been doing A-levels this year. You've been doing your apprenticeship at the garage.
I am indeed.
And I think it's really interesting. We both have similar passions, and we've taken.
I was going to come
routes.
to this one, something there, wasn't it? Like in high school, it was always going to be, you were always focused on media. I wanted to be into media.
Yes.
But I don't know. And then I just thought it's easier to do this, and then it turns out it isn't. But
at the end of the day, none of us are failures, because we're here today. I'm here with the Panda, and Matthew's with something rather interesting, and that's going to be the theme for this video. And
a bit different than the A2, at least.
A little bit different to the A2, but it's good to be back, and we hope that you're happy that we're back. It's kind of the main thing. If the comments fill with a load of hate, then we'll laugh and cry at the same time. But yeah, you can follow me on social media at DanielCarzo5, and where can people follow you?
Instagram, Matthew Lovehouse. I think that it'll be tagged on it. It'll be in the
it'll be in the description down below.
That's about it. I don't really have YouTube unless you want to check out my little PS3, PS3
Matt's
steering wheel. Yeah,
Matt's car stuff from back in the day.
My email's that. I really should change that. It's still that. Whenever I email companies,
it still says Matt's car stuff.
Yeah, it still says that. They just think it's spam.
That's a flashback. So. Anyway, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and sit back, make a coffee, and enjoy. Now, Matthew, down to the real business, because this isn't a silver, I should say, Audi A2 with a massive scratch on the front. What is this? A big scratch
on the front and a big... This does not have a side exit.
No.
Sadly, but
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
This is a Skoda Fabia vRS SE Special Edition.
Yes.
All my work are going to make fun of me for saying Special Edition, but yeah, it's one of 1,000.
Yeah.
And really, the only reason why I wanted the Special Edition one, because a lot of other Fabia VRSs,
yes,
if you don't know them, they've all got white interior. They've all got white interior, which normally fades a little bit. Yeah, the reason why I wanted the SE is because of the interior. Yeah. The white interior is after 20 years, 24 years, or not 20 years, 18, something like that, blah, blah, blah.
They tend to age, don't they?
They age, they look shit, and you can't really complain. Well, they don't look shit, they just look dirty.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted one of these ones, because it can get a bit more pizzazz.
Now, I like your interior, because it's got the nice leather seats and everything, with the V stitched in for the VRS. I'm going to insert a bit of B-roll in, because it's one of my favourite pieces.
And they only did them in the blue. And I didn't really want a silver Fabia. I didn't want a silver car. I wanted something a bit more colour.
Well, this isn't your first blue Fabia.
This is not my first blue Fabia. There's another blue Fabia, but I don't want to talk about that. That was a financial mistake.
Yes, yes. I'm sure this will be as well.
Well, it already is a little bit, but no, it's not that bad. The other Fabia, though, was heinous. Everyone told me to sell it, but I thought, no, I'll keep it. Oh, potential.
Yeah.
And, yeah, no, that was a bit of a waste.
This one's a huge upgrade. I remember when you first pulled up outside my house and it instantly just looks so much cleaner, and it's proved to be more reliable than the other one as well.
It's had a lot of work done to it. This has had a head gasket done.
Yeah.
About 100, like 100. This is done 157k, and I think it was done around 150.
Yeah, yeah.
It's had a bunch of stuff. It's got PD150 head bolts.
Yes.
It's got a lot of upgrades, as you'll see. It's got some very nice brakes. It's got some very nice other parts, which I'm not allowed to say. Yeah. But it's got some very nice cool parts. It's a lot better. Yeah. It's a lot better, and I'm a lot more happy I've got this. As you can see, it's even got a new Skoda badge.
I like that. It's quite loose.
I've only just realised that's loose, but we're not going to talk about that.
It would have been great if it would have fallen off in the video. We could have a nice zoom in of just everything going wrong.
I don't think it would have been great.
No.
No, I don't. But anyway, I'll show you.
Well, my Fiat badge is on with blue tack, so, you know, it's only character. I shouldn't have told you that because he's going to go and nick it. So, Mr. Lovehouse, tell me, what is next with this fantastic Fabia?
Well, we've got, I've got some good tyres. I need to put them on yet. Yeah. Some nice little Yokos.
Yeah.
I've got it's not mapped. It's not mapped or anything yet. It's not that. I would like to get a stage 1 map, just the dark side.
Yeah.
I say just at Darkside. At Darkside, very...
Darkside's the place that did Auto Alex's Fabia VRS.
Stage, dunno.
Stage
2, 3.
40.2.
Yes.
And that went very well.
Yeah, it went well. It went very well until it blew up. But
that's nothing to do with Darkside. It's a very good place. It's just Auto Alex's Fabia was a little bit ropey. We must say for legal reasons.
You can't. The problem is with these cars is, I know I don't. Obviously, I've not owned this for very long, and I've not owned the other Fabia for very long. But
yeah.
When you put so much boost in it, and it was say about head lift. This has got PD 150 head bolts in it to prevent that.
Yeah.
But the head bolts in them. As soon as you start putting in so much power, hybrid turbos, for example, if you don't have PD 150 head bolts, well, you're not. At least if you know what you're doing, it's not going to blow up.
Yeah.
But I don't really want to go too much for this. I need this car for. I need to daily this for work, college, whatever. So, but no, a stage 1 map. I wouldn't even mind a little bit of popcorn.
Popcorn.
A little bit of popcorn.
Salty or
sweet, mate.
Sweet popcorn.
I'm a sweet guy.
I think the thing is with these cars is a lot of people push them too much to the limit because at the end of the day they still share a lot of parts with like Polos and stuff, don't they?
Polos, Ibizas, Leons,
and
Golf.
Those parts can't handle, you know, like supercar
horsepower. But obviously a lot of people upgrade them when you spend big money on them. Obviously they're very quick. Like this, I think this is pretty quick. We can go quicker, but it's pretty nippy. Does its own little thing.
It's very nippy.
A lovely little EP3 Civic.
It's very nice. Well, I think a stage 1 will work wonders for this car.
I'd like a stage. I mean, I've already done some stuff to it, like my steering rack. That was a steering rack. Sold a car with a faulty steering rack. Bought a car with a steering rack problem.
Old habits die hard.
Sorry, I just swore and then you're going to have to bleep that out. I've just realised that.
You make life very difficult.
I did that on my drive with my dad. That was great. That was really nice on my back. And I've done polybushed Black Series bushes, console bushes, lower arm. I'm just waffling now. Lower arm bushes. Yeah. Tried polishing up the headlights, but they're not really come out that well. The reason why they look a bit like this, they are standard, but they've been painted black here. I
was going to say, are they tinted?
To show, they're not tinted, it's just sort of the black along there.
Yeah.
It's been the guy's painted them black. But they're standard headlights, and it's got, obviously I've got a little...
You've got LED bulbs as well, haven't you, which look quite cool.
I don't know, I need my ignition, I don't know. But.
Yeah. No, I like this car a lot, and I think it's an exciting car to have because there's so much that you can do with these, and the Fabia VRS scene is just booming, isn't it? Especially with young drivers.
Especially because it's just, there's not really much. The only thing that goes wrong with them is when you start putting in so much boost and you've not done other stuff.
Yeah.
But it's great on fuel. It's comfy. It's practical. Well, actually, it's practical. I think the rear seats. I had a lot more rear legroom in the A2 than I do in this. When I sit in this, people say, I know I'd probably drive like a Fabia VRS drive when they put elbow delete and all that.
You've got to.
It's just the experience of it.
Why don't we climb inside and
I want to show you the interior, and I've got a little gauge.
Right, we are aboard Matthew's Fabia VRS. So just show us around because I like the interior. This is a 2007 car.
Leather steering wheel.
Yes.
I say that like the A2 didn't have a leather steering wheel, but this, I am going to pull the camera from you.
Pinch it.
So, what is this little thing? Oh, turbo smart. I've got a boost gauge. We'll see that driving when we're later on. 157k.
Nice.
And I can flick through here. Boom. Time. MPG. The A2 never had this.
Yeah.
I've even got a range. I've got 140 miles left.
Bloody hell.
I've got
fancy this.
And this is just the dog's bollocks. I've got my little thing. You can see my little ugly mug there.
Yeah.
Thing there.
David Bowie.
Music on. Got a little.
CarPlay is a game changer.
I've got my little Waze.
Yeah.
I can search for many places, but it's great. I love this thing. I don't like these though because it feels like maybe I've bought a budget spec.
Yeah.
Do you know these aren't on anything?
Yeah.
These aren't on any. Well, I don't think they're on anything.
I mean, car companies years ago they fitted blanking plugs to top spec cars in case they were to later bring new features to the car later down the line, which makes no sense. I'm sure they didn't do it with this, but you never know.
I was just trying to pull that off and then I realised I did something on. So
that
had my old reg on it.
Yeah.
That had my GV07 reg.
And you've scribbled it out and put the new one.
Yep. Oh God,
I love that.
I can't even remember how that goes back on now.
But let me just swivel around because it's got the nice leather seats, as you can see.
A little VRS.
And the VRS. And what number?
295 this is. I don't
295.
know if you can vaguely see there.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh God, yeah. You know, the VRS here is a little. I did this. It was like that.
Yeah.
Like that one. However, I thought, oh, I'll clean this, so I got a brush, cleaned it, all evaporated.
The back seats are in very good condition though.
The back, no one goes in the back. Well,
yeah, I suppose. Fabia VRS isn't a very parent-friendly car, is it? I suppose.
And I was going to say, did we discuss in another old video of the Fabia, but we didn't even do another
this is
video.
The first one.
This has blue. I think the best is the
blue piping.
Blue piping and blue stitching.
And blue stitching as well.
It did have blue stitching on the wheel, but it's all faded away.
Of course.
After 157,000 miles of.
There's one thing which I've spotted, and
miles.
It's the ultimate chav accessory, and
you were going to say wind deflectors.
It's the wind deflectors.
How's that a chav accessory? Everyone's got wind deflectors.
Max power in the 1990s. I like it though.
What?
You know,
everyone's got wind deflectors.
I don't. I nearly did.
If you did have them, you wouldn't shame them. Or
I suppose they
also the
well.
roof. Feel that roof. The A2 roof was shocking. Soft that is, isn't it?
It's very dark.
And
as well.
The last owner. Oh shit! Blue lights and a little microphone so I can speak to.
Blue lights.
So I can speak to.
Hopefully they're the only blue lights you'll see in this car, but I'm sure they won't be.
No, I'm not a Bradford boy like that.
That was back in the A2 days. That was back in the A2 days, but no, I like it in here.
I've got a little radio transmitter so I can listen to the police signals.
Don't say that on the internet.
Walkie-talkie. On the back of the car now, we have got a lovely, obviously, new Skoda badge. I'm missing 2 wheel caps.
Yeah.
Offside front and near side rear wheel caps gone, but I've got them ordered. I've got a wee little wiper delete.
I like it as well because it says VRS on the little cover that goes over where the wiper would be.
It's got a little VRS logo. I like that. The back bumper on the old one had a horrible paint job on it, but I think this had something done to the paint a couple of years ago. Yeah. And it looks ace. I love the spoiler. I think the exhaust is the tip is a slightly bit bigger.
Massive exhaust. I'm not going to put my hand in it.
Don't put so many. Oh my god, my mate. Right, I've got a mate called Joe. Right, yeah. I took him out in this Fabia once. Yeah. Because I knew him from like a couple of my other old mates, and he said he's asking me, blah blah blah, something about because I said before this had an Audi A2. And he went, "Did you have an A2? Did you?" Yeah. I watched a guy on a YouTube with an A2. Yeah. He did a video with someone, and I said, if you say he did it with someone with a Fiat Panda, I'll go mental. And he said, yeah, he had a Fiat Panda. And he was like, is this you? And he's like, you talk just like him. And says, it's like...
All Things Auto is actually being recognised.
I love you, Joe. You're pretty...
Shout out, Joe. We love you very much.
Not Parton, I just want to clarify.
not Parton, a different Joe. I'm sure there's more than one Joe in the world. Yeah? There must be.
Anyway.
Back to the car. I think the back end of the Fabia is probably one of my favourite aspects of the design.
I prefer it to the front. I love the paint job on it. Yeah. Even though I say it looks clean, it isn't. Yeah. But it's pretty good. It's got and another cool thing I can do. Yeah. I could not do this in the A2. This is such a big upgrade from the A2. Yeah. It is another diesel, but
whoa! And then you can lift up the boot.
No way. You've got a little Fabia. The old one didn't come with this. A little Fabia boot cover, and I've never seen that ever. It's a boot protector thing.
If you're a long-term viewer of the All Things Auto YouTube channel, you'll remember the days where we were reviewing smart cars and stuff like that. And
oh God, smart car.
We always did the obligatory boot space test, didn't we, Matthew? Where you climbed into the boots.
I don't remember that.
I'd love to see that.
And I genuinely don't remember that, but I'll do it.
I'd love to see that. So climb aboard your own car.
Oh, right, you're having these then.
Oh, brilliant, I can sell these.
Great. You won't get much for it.
Got the keys, got the iPhone.
Oh, hey, you've got a little first aid kit if anything goes wrong.
That's perfect, you might need that.
Oh,
you might need that.
Oh my God, how small is this boot?
Yes.
Gibber.
Get used to this.
Oh God.
Right, there you go.
Oh, right. Oh my God.
There you go, and... Oh, the electrics have failed, Matthew.
God, that is so small.
Right, I'm off in my Panda on the way
home. There's no emergency lap.
See you in a few weeks. I'll get you out.
There's no emergency cover. I was like peeling this back.
Of course there's not.
I thought maybe I can get a little...
Oh, we had actually an opportunity of having a peaceful Earth.
Oh, piss off. Oh. Wow.
Well, exit the Fabia.
That is very small. Hang on, I've got to put this back on. I can't even do that. I must be a pretty poor mechanic.
I'm going to give the Fabia a very strong 8 out of 10 for boot space test because
I'd give it a 4. I would give it maybe a 4 if we're lucky.
Yeah. But you made it in.
Don't need that. Oh.
That's brilliant.
I'm a great mechanic, me. Like. Oh.
Come on, Matthew, kneel down. Your knees can handle this. You've got some. That was a nice click for the camera. I hope it picked it up. You've got some nice wheels, haven't you? I do have some very nice wheels. I have. So these have been refurbed. Yeah. In this colour. They're all right. I mean, they've got a tiny bit of curving on them, but they're all right. They look brilliant.
They're
nice and warm.
They're pretty. Yeah, they are not very nice and warm. We've got these are actual blue wheel bolts. These aren't caps, bolts. And some of you eagle-eyed viewers might spot some drilled and grooved, something like that. Oh God, I'm not doing this for these.
Like pitted. Not pitted. That would be a disaster.
Pitted is not good, Daniel.
No, but they're the holy discs.
These are EBC's disc and pads, and they're very squeaky. Yeah. They're very, very. They make a lot of brake dust. Yeah. I'm not using very good words. They make a lot of brake dust. It's heinous to clean. Yeah. But they do stop very, very well. I've just noticed you've got a real vent as well. You've got a real air vent. Yes. My work's going to like this. Where is it? I need a stick. Oh my God, it's been years. It's been so long since we've done any of this YouTube, but it's been even longer since Matthew has brought out his stick. That's got spikes in it. I've just stabbed myself. A bramble wouldn't be ideal for this, I don't think. I need a stick for me work. If I show, they asked me to do this pretty much. It's funny, viewers, because you can hear what Matthew's saying, but I can't. I need a stick. So he could be saying anything right now. Fuck. But yeah, he's a very strange guy, and for better content, you should check out Daniel Drives. Right. There we go. This is for you, Steve. This is. Big up, Steve. Right. That's hardly a stick, but we'll let it pass. There's not really many sticks here. We'll let it pass. Let's see. It's totally not copying Matt Watson at all, but... No. That is a real vent. That passes the test. That is a real vent. The reason why we did this is because we did this on a Xenos, on a car. I say we put a race car built for the track. Yeah. I said, I'm not going to actually poke it. And then I accidentally clipped it. Yeah. Wasn't that loud. That is some proper vent penetration. That is. Yeah. I can tell he didn't watch the video because he never said anything. There was never a bell through the post. Oh. Yeah. Under the bonnet. It's pretty standard, pretty normal. We've got some small details. Don't need to pay attention to that there. Yeah. Got some other small details. Yeah. Coolant's minging. That needs changing in my bottle. Yeah. Do need a battery, even though the battery looks new. That looks amazing. Do need a new battery. Nicely clean Varta battery. Not sponsored. Yeah, it does definitely need one. Yeah. I've tested it at work. The wiring's really weird on these. It was the same when your first Fabia. Oh my God, it's so annoying. I can imagine it's a pain in the arse. Annoying. Yeah. Because all these clips for the battery. I'll get a close-up shot so you can see. I have broken all these out of rage. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Yeah. You've had cracks everywhere. This was meant to be on there, but it isn't. You had a bad day in the office when you tackled the battery. I was. Let's just say I was working on a Saturday. So I'm going to say in the garage. Yeah. Working on my own car. Yep. It's not really work though, is it? But it was shocking. Yeah. It's a nice engine. Felt like work. You can't beat a 1.9 PD, can you? PD 130, lad. I mean, the drivers are a certain breed of person, aren't they? Mate. But I'm sure I'm going to get loads of PD people battling me in the comments. But well, I mean, you have got a Fiat Panda, mate. Panda 100 HP. Yeah, but you've got to tell people that. I've definitely got a bit angry with this. See, this is broken. Wow. I know it's not really that. That's broken. This was very rage-filled filling up because the power steering fluid on here. If anyone knows where it is under there. Right, I don't know if you can even see. Try and tuck the camera under there. Can you see that little green? Yeah, you can just about see a little bit of green, yeah. Battery out, battery holder out, airbox out, airbox cover out. And you've pretty much got there. I've seen some people doing where you can just take the headlight out, but it's a bit more work. Yeah. No, it's all right. It's You've removed the bonnet lining as well, which I did to mine as well. Because I think it just looked tacky. Yeah. I thought it looked horrible. And also I get a lot more intake noises than you can hear. That's all I could hear, viewers. Matthew was following me, and over my exhaust and my car over there. And that is just a pipe across filter in there. There's nothing. Yeah. It's not a thingy, but it's probably because of this thing, and maybe this thing. I don't know what that is though. But it's no, yeah, it does the job.
Yeah.
Cheers for watching, boys. If you did make it to the end, we'll do another driving video very soon. Hopefully next week. I've got a week off work.
Fingers crossed we'll make it work. But in the meantime, comment down below in the comments what you think of this car, and more importantly, what you want to see with this car, or maybe even the Panda as well. Who knows? Because now you've got this.
Don't say you want to see it in a tree, please.
Now you've got this. We have a lot more content unlocked that we can create for you lovely viewers.
Well, so, now we've got driver's license, I think we can.
That helps, doesn't it? There's no bike rides and awful picnics.
Bike vlogs and stopping wherever we get a chance.
Those were the days though, weren't they? But for now...
I saved a lot of more money on fuel, tell you that.
It's true, and we were a lot fitter as well.
Definitely, we're a lot fitter.
For now, subscribe to the channel, follow us on social media, links will be in the description. And yeah, we'll see you, hopefully next week, when we take this lovely beast out for a drive.
I know how that sounds, that's only why I did it.
We'll put that at the end of the video for the viewer's pleasure.